So as a bonus at the end, I was going to tell you a story.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Yep.
I see.
So my dad, he was in the Navy during the Vietnam War. He didn't go, but he was in the Navy during that. And he was on the ship, and there was a
mad
friend
respect. I'm so sorry to say this, to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Mad respect that I know people who were in the armed services at the time.
Yeah.
And they call themselves Vietnam vets who never
Yes.
went to Vietnam. And I'm like, well, I hate to be an asshole.
You were
Mad respect for
yeah.
your dad for, like, not only talking about being in the Navy at that time, but also making it very clear that, like, because the only reason I have an issue with that is I feel like it actually, there's a lot of people who died and a lot of people had a lot of issues, and to try to take glory from somebody who,
it's almost a level of stolen valor.
that is my exact issue.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I love your father so much.
Yeah,
and continued mad respect every single time you tell me a story about him.
He was actually he was in the Atlantic. You know, he was very, very far away from the shit, as they call it. He was down in the Caribbean helping train Marines that were actually going to go over and see the shit. So yes, he was safe. But there was a guy who was in his white, it reminded me of this movie. He was in his dress whites, and my father was still working on the ship, and he had his straight knife on his hip. And one of their stupid colleagues, another sailor on the ship, snuck up behind my father to try to slide the knife out of the sheath. And my father reached back when he felt the guy going in and trying to steal the knife, wrapped his hand around the knife, meaning that it cut all of his fingers. He freaked out and flung his hand forward, just, you know, up like, oh my God, a dotted line up the guy's dress whites in red. And both of them turned around and beat the shit out of the guy trying to steal the knife.
Wow. Wow.
Isn't that fucking amazing?
That's incredible. That's an image of just like the red line, the straight red line.
I would love to put that into a movie.
That would be awesome.
That would be fucking cool.
Your dad's such a badass.
He is.
Such a badass.